Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I am bringing you a Reformer arms and posture workout. This is going to be 30 minutes to tone and strengthen the upper arms and the postural muscles. We are going to be having our short box overset to the side if your Reformer is high off the floor. If your Reformer is low on the floor, you do not need your short box at all. Spring is set up to 1 red spring today. I have my foot bar just down for right now. We'll lift it up later on in the flow. And my handles, my ropes are over towards the back of my carriage as we are going to begin stepping into the well. So 1 red spring on, step into the well. I want you to step towards the back, and you can adjust yourself as we begin moving, but I want you to find your hips, your legs hip distance apart, your shoulders back and down, your abs are slightly pulled in towards your spine, and your tailbone is slightly tucked. We're gonna go ahead and reach those arms, open those palms out away from you. We're gonna reach those arms up over the head. As we bring those arms up over the head, I want you to think about plugging those shoulders down your back, maybe interlacing those hands, coming into a little bit of a swan stretch, extending that chest out just a little arc of the lower back. Coming back up to neutral. And now from here, we're gonna untwist the hands. I want you to slowly roll yourself on over, tucking that chin towards your chest. This is where you might have to make a slight adjustment. You want your hands to come onto the top of the shoulder blocks. So take a little step forward, little step back, whichever one works for you. And then I want you to hold on to the tops, all 5 fingers on the same side, straighten the arms. I want you to put the weight of your rear, of the back side of your body, onto the heels of your feet as you come into a downward dog or a down slope stretch, really stretching that lower part of your body, stretching through those hamstrings. Take 2 more breaths, getting deep into that stretch. On that next exhale, I want you to begin to roll yourself forward. Keep those abs drawn into the spine. Shoulders are going to come up over the wrist, and you're going to float the shoulders now over the wrist forward, dropping your hips, sending the shoulders back, allowing yourself to come into a little bit extension, extending those shoulders back and down. Keep those abs pulled in. Don't let them fall too forward. Keep them pulled, everything nice and tight. Let's go ahead, drop those heels, push ourselves back. And again, if this is too much into the shoulders, you can just be doing it ever so slightly by taking a step back as you draw your shoulders over your wrist. So you could just walk your feet back a little bit more and come over those shoulders. So those shoulders are in line with the wrist, and then just a gentle extension here. Do which one works for you. I like the extension, especially between my shoulder blades. And then from here, we're going to go ahead, come all the way back, find our weight evenly between both feet. We're going to spread those feet a little bit wider than hip distance. We're going to put a soft bend in those knees. Hands are coming to the sides of the shoulder blocks, all fingers on the same side, not split by the thumbs. Draw those abdominals in. Nice flat back. Shoulders are down. Gentle pull of the carriage towards your abdominals. Resist it away. We're controlling the carriage in both directions. I want you to think about bringing those elbows towards those ribs, really squeezing those lats, that side body of your muscles, connecting to your lats, your serratus, pulling. Use that exhale. I exhale when I come closer towards my body for this exercise. All depends. Bring it in. Now, we got 4 more just like this. Then we're going to pick up the pace just a little bit. For 2, last one, can you get down a little lower? Squeeze it, pull. Pull, squeeze towards the side body. Keep the gaze over the tip of the nose. Try to look at the foot bar. Keep that back nice and straight, abs pulled in. Yes, really feel those arms starting to work. They're heating up. Back body is working, abdominals are working, quads are working, full body movement here. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, extend it out. Bring the carriage home. Stand yourself up. Grab to the top of the shoulder blocks. Drop yourself down into a downward dog. Take a moment here. We're going to go into round 2. Choose whichever hand, left or right. I'm going to choose my left hand, coming behind my back, starting with my right, pulling. When you're ready, pull in towards your midline, resist it back. Remember, you control how deep you want this. The lower you come, the more full body work it is. The less you come up, you're still working the arms, which is what this workout's about. If you want the extra oomph with the full body, you get lower. Make sure you keep those abs supporting your body. You can hold those abs. Just put your hand on them. That will automatically engage them. Squeeze. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the carriage out. We're going to switch hands. Right hand behind the back and squeeze. Breathe it out. Use your breath. Get down lower. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend that carriage out. Both hands come back. Stand it up. Allow yourself to come back into that down dog or that downward slope stretch. And then we can carefully find our straps. We are going to hang our straps up. And then we are going to have a seat on our reformer facing our tower. So once you have your feet on the reformer facing the tower, you're going to bring your bottom all the way towards the edge. Go ahead, grab those straps. You're going to find yourself with your knuckles to knuckles, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back down, plug down your back. Take a big deep inhale. On that exhale, begin to roll yourself down slowly, keeping elbows wide. Come to your point where you start to feel those abdominals into that C curve, someplace where you're comfortable. Go ahead, bring it on up. So stabilizing with your shoulders here as we roll down. We're going to go for 2 more, and then we're going to add on. Articulate yourself down one by one. On this last one, when you find yourself in that C curve that you're comfortable with, I want you to hold it there. From here, we're going to go ahead, extend the arms open and extend the arms closed. So you're taking your knuckles, you're opening the arms, palms face out, pulling them back in, opening the arms, working the back line of the shoulder, pulling it in. So when your palms are facing out, working the front and the back of the shoulder together. We're going to do 2 more like this. Hold that C curve. 1 more. When your knuckles come together, go ahead, roll yourself up. Dive yourself up over and sit yourself up nice and tall. Let's roll those shoulders for a moment. Join those knuckles to knuckles. Again, we're going to roll ourselves down. This time we're just going to hold ourselves there. Find that C curve, drop those shoulders. Now we're opening our palms towards the back. Feel the difference. You're rolling the shoulder frontwards, rotating it towards the front. Squeeze the C curve, open up those shoulders, postural muscles supporting that spine. Last two. Go ahead, draw those abs in. Sit yourself up nice and tall and relax those shoulders. I'm going to take my feet, move them onto the headrest. Knees gently now come up, coming into a little bit of arm work. Sitting up nice and tall. Arms are reaching long. We're going to come in for a bicep curl. Reach it out. Pull it in and out. Last three. Remember, you can always drop your shoulders if you're feeling it come into your traps. For two. Last one here. Bring the arms long, flip the palms, arms face towards the foot bar, palms face towards the foot bar, sitting up nice and tall. Press the arms back, squeeze those arms towards your mid-body. Squeeze, extend. Think about squeezing, closing that bra strap or squeezing it open when you take your bra strap off. Squeeze together. We're going to do two more. On this next one, you're going to hold your arms back. You're going to look to the left, bring it to center, look to the right, to center, release the arms. Press it back. Go to the right first this time, or the left, to center, left, to center, right. Let me get my bearings right this time. We're going to start to the left, to center, right, center, last one, press it back, right, center, left, center, release. Great job. Go ahead, hang that strap up. I'm gonna hang my left strap up. I'm gonna keep my right strap that's facing you. Onto my knees. Now you have the option, you can stay on your bottom as well. I'm gonna go onto my knees. If you are newer in Pilates, by all means stay at a low kneel. I am gonna come up to a high kneel. I changed my spring to one blue spring, single arm work. Short loop or long loop, choice is yours. Hand is coming to your side. Palm is facing towards your face. We're gonna reach this arm up overhead, try to drop that shoulder and bring it down. So this definitely is my weaker arm. I'm gonna try to push through it. Open your legs wider if you need a better balance of support. By all means, you can be low. You can change the weight. You can move further away. Many options. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring that arm down. Grab that strap with the outside hand. Inside hand comes towards your waist. You're gonna go ahead and draw the sword. So you're gonna bring the arm all the way out, drop it towards your belly, and release it in. You're trying to use no momentum from one movement to the next. Slow and controlled throughout each movement. Last 2. And bring it down. You're going to rotate around the world towards the front. Once you rotate around the world towards the front, you can be low on your knees. You can be on your box. I'm gonna come up on a low knee, long strap or short strap. Palm is facing up. When we rotate, we're gonna extend, but I want you to rotate your hand out, rotate it back, and bring it down. So extend, rotate down, rotation of that shoulder again. Bring it in. Still that left arm, still struggling a bit with this weight on this side. I've definitely lost weight since I've been off with my family being sick. Not weight, actually weight mass, I should say, not weight. Last one. Oh, all right, I'm gonna bring that one down and we are gonna start on the other side. So let's go ahead, grab that other strap. I'm gonna start with the short loop. We're gonna start facing forward since we're this way already. Short loop or long loop. You're gonna extend it out, rotate it towards the center, bring it back towards your midline. Extend. We have 4 more. You want to get to your point of feeling that fatigue in that muscle. Remember, this weight is just suggested. You can change it, make it lighter. 2 more. Ooh, 1 more here. Go ahead, bring that strap down, sit on to your knees and carefully turn towards the side. So make sure that the closer you are to the shoulder blocks, the easier it will be. Again, you choose the long loop, short loop, stay low. I'm gonna come high. We're starting with the hand closest towards the body, palm is facing towards the ear, coming up overhead. So reaching up, trying to drop that shoulder and bring it down. I'm struggling even on this side, so I'm gonna go with my longer loop because my form is much better. I'm not struggling too much with the weight as much. Last 3 should definitely be burning in the back of the arm. 1 more. Bring it on down. Hand goes to the outside, strap goes to the outside hand. Draw that sword. We're gonna reach it across and bring it back. Reach it across. Try to make them individual movements. Keep those abs pulled in towards the spine, stabilizing through your core, through your pelvis. Only thing that's moving is the arm. Last one here, 1 more. When the arm comes all the way in, go ahead, hang that strap on up. All right, one last thing before we move on to that box. I want you to change that spring back to 1 red spring and come down to 1 blue spring. Now leave your foot bar where it is because I'm going to give you 2 options. Your knees is staying on the carriage. We have a choice. We're going to come into some modified planks with some arm movements, okay? So working the side body again. So option 1, you're going to extend yourself out. You're going to stay in this modified plank using the platform. So this is where we are. Abs are pulled in. Pelvis is pushed. We have a straight line. Gaze is over the tip of the foot bar. You're going to push yourself out. I want you to go to where you start to feel that shake. and bring it back in. Pull back in towards your midline. Squeeze the back of the shoulders together. Extend it out. Pull it in. Option 2, if you want a little more range of motion, come up to that low foot bar if you have it. Push it down. Little more shake here makes it a little more difficult to higher from the surface. Again, if this is not enough, you can definitely change the spring to a blue spring, but this is perfect for me today. Again, I'm building up my strength from being time off, taking care of my parents. Let's go for 4 more. Really challenge how far you can get yourself out. Pull it in with control. We have 3. Last 2. Stay strong. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Keep the gaze over the foot bar. 1 more here. Pull it all the way in. Sit your hips on back. Go ahead, give yourself a big stretch. All right, once you are ready, I want you to take that red spring off, change it to the lightest spring you have. For me, that is a yellow. I'm gonna come off my carriage, face on your side. And then this is where I'm gonna take my box and I'm gonna put it up against the rail. I kind of like to have my box tucked in against the foot bar, so I have a little bit of a lighter box so it doesn't move. I am gonna face, I may have to adjust, you may have to adjust. All right, we're gonna sit up nice and tall on this box. Abs are gonna be pulled in. We're gonna hinge a little bit over those hips. Hand is coming on to the top of the shoulder block. All 5 fingers are on the same side. Closed palm. All right? Arms reaching down. I want you to push the carriage away. Pull it in. So we're going to extend the arm and bend the arm. Push, and now you're pulling it in. Push. Think about when we started. We were pulling towards us. Now we're pushing away from us. So completing around the world on our body, front and back. Using the same motions. Just facing the carriage differently. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the carriage in. Sit yourself on up. Relax that arm for a second. We're going to do little hops. That's why it's lighter. So again, sit yourself, hinge yourself a little over. Push the carriage a little bit in front of you. You're going to push the carriage away. Land it with the palm, with the heel of your palm. Push, land, push, land. So you're making contact with that muscle, making it stop and work harder using no momentum, stopping it right in air. We got 6, 5, 4, little time under tension, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Go ahead, stand on up. Let's move that box over to the other side. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, this may be your stronger side or your weaker side. This is my stronger side. This is my right side, so maybe a little different. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, abs pulled in towards the spine. Hinge a little bit at the hip. Gaze over the tip of the nose. You're going to extend the carriage out. Pull it in. Extend and in. Sometimes I like to keep my hands on my belly to make sure that those abs are engaged and I'm pulling them towards my spine to support my lower back. So again, this side is definitely easier for me with this lighter weight. So I'm going to make up for it in the little hops, go a little harder. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage all the way in. Sit yourself up, roll those shoulders, reposition, reorganize, draw the abs in, hinge at the hips. You're gonna push, stop the carriage, push. To make this even harder, try to stop the rotation at the waistline. It's naturally trying to twist because you're offloaded. We got 5, push through, 4, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Land it in. Carefully roll those shoulders. And we are going to finish up taking that box, putting it on to the carriage if you have one. If you do not have it, you can do this on your knees. I'll actually do it on my knees. You do need to pick your foot bar up. And I'm going to go to 1 blue because I like the stretch a little bit more. If you need more support, stay on 1 red. Just like we did before on our knees, but our foot bar is up, so we're more in a 4-point stance, I guess would be the right word. So I'm going to drop my hips forward. I'm going to push myself out. So if you're laying on the carriage or on the box, you're just flat, your feet are not bent. And then we're going to extend yourselves out, and then we're going to bring ourselves in, coming in for that chest expansion or that swan. Reaching it out and pulling it in. Really enjoy the stretch here. Not going out as far because the shakes are happening on this blue spring for me. So I want to enjoy it and get the extension. Last one. Heart to the clouds. Sit your hips on back. Relax those shoulders. Let's reach those arms up one more time. Interlace those fingers into that swan. Deep dive. I want you to rotate, laterally stretch all the way to the left. Bring it up to center. Laterally stretch towards the right. Bring it back to center. Go ahead, bring your arms by your sides. Roll those shoulders forwards and backwards. 3 times in each direction. And that concludes today's 30-minute reformer, arms and posture, strength and tone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this class. And like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'll meet you on the reformer. Bye.